I got excited when I got paid this week. Let me tell you what happened this week that I absolutely love this job for. I got a chance to get a lead in from Zillow a long time ago. And this couple came to me looking for their first house. They wanted to buy something amazing, and they had saved up a little bit, and they got it. They ended up going through a giant process of getting the place closed that should have deterred them from buying, but they stayed strong because she saw it in her dreams what she wanted. And the husband was just like, let's go. Let's make this happen. So they did. They got it done. This was years ago. And then she's a private owner of a business here in Fort Worth. And they got to a point where they were comfortable and they said, we see you doing investment homes. Can you help us do the same thing? So we sat down for a consultation and I talked to them, and I noticed a little bit of the mindset was just a little bit off. So I handed them the book, The Go-Giver. And you'll hear me say it 1,000 times. It's such a great parable for life. The Go-Giver book by Bob Burg, I gave it to them and I said, please read this and then call me back. I'll come back over again and we'll go over all of the stuff. And they did, and they fell in love with the book and they fell in love with the idea of investing in a property. So we found them an Airbnb, and they're killing it. They're killing it with the Airbnb. So cut to this past fall, she says, Eric, I really want to buy the building that I'm in for my business. And she just moved into this building, and it was just, the guy that owned it before had to spend a lot of money on it, AC, inside, outside roof, the whole thing, right? And it was an expensive building. It was in Fort Worth off of Camp Bowie. So she came to me, she's like, I really want to buy this thing. So I'll call up a friend of mine who's a commercial agent. And we can physically do commercial stuff as residential agents, but it doesn't serve the customer like it would be for somebody that does commercial all the time. So what happened next is Michael Carroll is the guy that I called, and I said, Michael, can you help this client of mine that is an absolute just top-notch A client? And he goes, yes, let's go. He calls him up, he gets everything done, and he closes. He closes the deal for them. So they got their house of their dreams, they've got investment property, and now she owns her first commercial property that is hers. She doesn't have to pay anybody. She pays herself. It's a wonderful thing. So I got the documents in the mail, and I looked at the LLC that she created, and she named it Go-Giver Homes LLC. I thought that was the coolest thing in the whole world to see my people like that advance with generational wealth and then love something as much as I do in this space. And guys, you may not have that much of a drastic story, or you may not have, aspirations to own your own business. It's okay. But just understand the passion that I have to get people where they want to go, off the charts. I hope this helps you in your week for daily aspirations. Take care. Bye.